Ladies and gentlemen, my name's R.E.V.A, and welcome to the final episode of my Let's Play of The Simpsons Hit and Run. In the last episode, Professor Frink found out that the weakness of the alien mothership is in fact nuclear waste. So now I have to hop across Mr. Burns' office to try and find out where he's been storing it, and I got zapped by a wasp for the first time in this series. Now I just have to talk to Mr. Burns and find out where it is. This is actually the first time he's actually helping us. I haven't seen him much throughout the game, actually. He was there in level 1, and then in the newspaper gag in level 2, and then after that, he wasn't really there. Well, his casino was there, more than himself, to be honest. And this will be the last time we see Mr. Burns, obviously, because this is the final episode of this series. Wow, he buried a lot of nuclear waste. Oh yeah, I think there's actually an episode where you see him trying to store nuclear waste barrels across Springfield. So, Alien Autopsy Part 1. Yep, you saw it right, Part 1. There's going to be more than one part, and by the way, these trapdoors, easy way of getting back out into the car. It's a speedrun strat. One of the only ones, like less than a handful I've used throughout the whole level. And by the way, oh yeah, the Long Black Probes music is back. This song's actually a remix of the theme song of a sci-fi show called UFO. It was created in the 70s by the guy who created Thunderbirds, Jerry Anderson. And that show was a heavy inspiration for Neon Genesis Evangelion, from the editing to the flash of text, to the way the intro is, to some of the characters, to the relationships between characters. Hideaki Anno took a lot of influence from that show. Oh, by the way, if you crash into anything, nuclear waste will explode and you have to go back and get it again. But yeah, anyway, like he's the guy who created Evangelion, Shin Godzilla, Shin Ultraman, Shin Kamen Rider. I think those last two aren't out yet, but they are coming. So those would be good to see. And also, like, he did a bunch of rebuilds of Evangelion. He even did a Thunderbirds documentary, so he's kind of an official authority on that too in Japan. But yeah, the theme song here is the theme song of UFO remixed into this song, and it's a pretty good remix. I like it, to be honest. You know, gets over the vibe of fucking aliens are everywhere and they need to be stopped with nuclear waste or whatever. So now I have to use Homer's car. The first time I did it, oh goddamn, I have to be careful. Yeah, you really have to be careful driving with the nuclear waste. You can't go too fast, or can't drive too fast into something, or else, as you saw earlier, the barrel will explode and you have to go back. But yeah, this is the second time we're doing this. The first time was with Professor Frink in the last episode in Pocket Protector. That was the mission. I don't think it was the name of the episode. Yeah, it definitely wasn't. Yeah, now we have to do it with Homer's own car, the 70s sports car, which for the last 3 episodes, in parts 16, 17, 18, all have, it's been brilliant in all of them. And now I just have to use that to drive nuclear waste into the ship once again. And I think I might have to do that 2 more times or something like that, a few more times. Just making sure I drive as carefully as possible and not crash into anything. If I crash into anything, I'm basically, if you crash here and fail to get into the tractor beam, you're basically doomed. So, yeah, there goes Homer's car. That's unfortunate. Okay, look, Snake, he's back. That's good to see him. Good to see him back. He's been in... pretty much nearly every level. He was in level 2, selling illegal fireworks and stealing a World War II radio. Level 3, he was in level 3, he was committing a bunch of crimes like littering and running over an elderly person without a license. Oh yeah, I remember the 3. Making counterfeit designer jeans, running over an elderly person without a license, and littering. And then level 5, he helped Apu with some stuff. Well, Apu helped him with community service, and he helped destroy an armored truck and get away from the Chief Wiggum. Then in level 6, he did the bonus mission, where, like, he destroyed Chief Wiggum's car and a milk truck, and that was awful. That was so bad. Like, I can't believe I did that. I messed up the shortcut, like one of the easiest shortcuts in the game. One that I've been doing since level 1. And, oh great, the alien car is back.
And I know how to use it.
Sorry I keep crashing into, like, witches on brooms and ghost boats and stuff like that. But I just did it to try and get away from the car. Now I have 1:10 and another hit and run. Brilliant. Another one. I've been getting them the whole level. I've been just either my driving's been really reckless or they've jacked up the amount of traffic in the last 2 levels. Because I can't stop getting hit and runs now. And it's ridiculous. Now I just have to drive through here, get the nuclear waste, and then do what I have to do. Drive all the way back to Springfield Elementary, which is the other side of the map. The reason the thing is blocked off, I think I've mentioned this before, the developers did not, Joe McGinn revealed that they were spookifying the rest of Springfield, like 939 and the power plant, but they ran out of time, so only like all those sections, including also the stone colors were put out, so a bunch of music was cut too. Now I have to make sure that these guys don't give me another fine and ow. Okay, good, that one blew up, but that one came in out of nowhere and I lost 50 coins yet again. Now, 1:35 to drive from one end of the map to the other, and I just noticed those skeletons in the power plant. Knowing Mr. Burns and his tendencies, I don't think those are prop skeletons like the plastic ones you get in a shop around Halloween or so. I think those are actual skeletons of either his enemies or people who's worked for him. Yeah, Snake's car beaten up badly, you can get wrenches and all for it. But the nuclear waste barrel is partially inside the car, floating, look at that. I think because it was made to float around Professor Frink's and Homer's car, and Snake's car was kind of differently shaped. It's more realistically proportioned. It's more, I think it's based on a real car, along with some of the others. But, oh yeah, actually, by the way, this car, the Bandit, is actually pretty good. It was the reward for the bonus mission in level 6. Which is why it's so fast. Although it was seen in level 2 and level 3 and level 5. It's a level 6 car in terms of stats and everything. It was just detuned for the other levels except for 5. Now we just have to go over here, and I'm at the school now. And, well, it's been good knowing you, Snake. You've been there for nearly the whole game. Oh, that was close. Oh, no, Homer, you didn't break anything. You didn't break that barrel. But, yeah, goodbye, Snake. We'll always remember you. Here you go. Sorry, bro. Sorry. I guess you should, Homer, because, well...
Where'd you get that?
Well, Professor Frink's died because of you, Snake has died, and now...
Thank you, Uncle Sucker.
This is it.
Give me a lift. I gotta save Springfield.
First was Alien Autopsy Part 1, then Part 2 was with Snake. Now, Grandpa Simpson. This is it. This is Alien Autopsy Part 3, the final mission of the Simpsons hit and run. By the way, Alien Autopsy was yet another another early title of the game. Just like a couple others, like The Simpsons, actually wait, no, it wasn't. It was called Homer, Bart, Lisa, Marge, Apu, Bart, and Homer's Excellent Adventure. There were a bunch of names that were jokes, as I mentioned in Part 16. Yeah, Part 16. Now, just have to race here. This is Grandpa's World War II Jeep. That is, well, it's been modified with a rocket at the back, and barbed wire fencing on the front. This car, the original version, is the bonus vehicle from the mission you get, it's the vehicle you get from the bonus mission in level 2. And back there, it was okay for the standards of level 2. But this version, oh boy, it is so fast. You have to, first thing, it's able to, like, beat the black Farini, which has been, well, which is identical in stats to the red Farini, only it has a roof, instead of being roofless. So, going past here into the farm, one last jump through the buzz cone of glass, one last jump, nice. So, alright, I've won that race, the last race in the game. Well, 1 minute! You have 1 minute to get from one end of the map to the other. It's ridiculous. A lot of people, well, obviously since it's the final mission, it's the hardest mission in the game. And it's, well, the reason a lot of people fail is because, like, you cannot crash into anything, as I've mentioned in previous mission, as I mentioned for the previous mission. Hit anything at a decently high speed, and boom, it's gonna blow up. so I have to drive kind of carefully, but at the same time I have to drive fast enough to avoid the time limit, which is a minute from the power plant to the school, which is actually impossible for a reason you're about to see. Now I just have to jump over here. I can't really look where I'm going because the hood keeps coming up on the Jeep. Not the moment of flying vision. Yep, that's the reason. It's actually a timer to get to this section. You have another black Farini, and then you have to get away from that. Use the shortcut. I highly recommend that shortcut. And then you have 30 seconds to get from Quickie Mart to Springfield Elementary. And now we've one last hit and run. One final police chase involving the super fast hearses that are like the best vehicle in the game overall in terms of all-rounded stats. But actually, speaking of which, level 6 was supposed to have the chase sedans chase instead of the normal police cars. But now, for the final time, I have to drive into the tractor beam and sacrifice the life of Abraham Simpson. And that's it. Mission complete. And that's the whole game complete. Let's see how this story ends. Let's see what happens to the alien mothership.
I smell toad! Eat nuclear death, you effeminate wriggling spacewads! Imagine that, scared of some harmless nuclear waste. So very harmless. Oh, cut your fingernails!
That fortune teller was right. I do end up dying in a spaceship crash.
Dad, I'm really proud of you for rescuing us all from that alien invasion.
Did that really happen? I thought it was a bad dream after eating too many raw hot dogs.
No, homie. You're the town hero.
Sweet. And the ninja babysitters? Was that real or a hot dog dream?
Hot dog dream. Dad, your fans want you outside.
Fans? Oh, those fans.
At least our show was a success.
Why did we go to Earth Heaven when we died?
At least we don't have to sit through the stupid video game credits. No!
Ouch!
And that is The Simpsons Hit and Run. The game ended with Grandpa Simpson sacrificing his life to destroy the alien mothership, killing Kang and Kodos, and bringing foolish Earthlings to an end. Pretty crazy Halloween night. The fact that the whole game took place over a week was pretty good. And yet, Kang and Kodos do speak during the credits of this. So, it's been a fun ride, you know? I've been happy actually doing this series, you know, really happy. The fact that it was my first full Let's Play in 1080p as well. Like, no more 720p recorded off a base PS4 using a like headset mic or anything. This is a bit of better. I've been using a better setup in terms of my content. Like proper microphone plugged into my PC, Elgato, everything. And it's just been so much fun because I've had so many good memories of this game over the years. It's been a fun one to go back to every now and again. And yeah, Kang and Kodos are pretty funny. I think you can find the voice clips online probably. Sorry I've been talking over a lot of voice clips like during like the introductions to missions and all, but I just kind of had to do it because, well, it's just part of the game. And also it wasn't a pre-rendered cutscene. During those I didn't speak and like just let you watch the cutscene to get the story. So honestly, it was a brilliant game. There's a reason why The Simpsons Hit and Run is the most requested video game to get a remaster these days, because all the other big ones, like for example the Grand Theft Auto trilogy, Super Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, the Crash Bandicoot trilogy, the Spyro trilogy, just so many other of so many more of the greatest games ever made have already gotten the remake or remaster treatment. This game is pretty much now at the top of that list. Like, so it was just actually really fun to play. The dialogue was really funny. The races were all fun. The bonus missions were all entertaining. The main missions, the writing was just, you could tell it was written by someone who really loved the show. I'm not sure which one it was who actually wrote the story, but like, it was one of the game designers at Radical Entertainment. And by the way, Radical did end up going on to make more games after this. Like, they made, well, Crash Tag Team Racing, Crash the Titans, Mind Over Mutant. They created Prototype, but unfortunately these days they're just an assistant studio to Activision, who assisted, well, they did assist on the Destiny games, but now Activision are no longer with Bungie. So I think they're just gone now. And it's been 10 years now since Radical Entertainment were officially shuttered as an independent game developer by Activision after Prototype 2 was a failure. But at least this game, they managed to get out one really good one. There's Joe McGinn, who I mentioned earlier in the credits, who he was the one who confirmed that level 7 had to be rushed and why 4 of the missions were the same. Sorry that this episode had kind of 3 missions that were all really similar. It's just, that's how the game was. I couldn't really do it any other way. In terms of what I want to do next, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. The ethics of YouTube is already finished. In terms of other stuff I have to do, I have college, I have other stuff in my own life to do, so I'm just gonna figure out what I want to do. I'm gonna, obviously, as with all my Let's Plays, after they get done, I'm gonna take a little break, just catch my breath, and figure out what game I want to do next. It can either be a PS4 game, or a PS2 game, or something on my PC even, because I can record that with OBS. If you want me to, remake my GTA 3 Let's Play, I could. Like, I could easily do that. But I'm not sure if I want to do it. Honestly, I'm not sure what I'm like. Please, just let me know in the comment section, just what games in general would you like me to do? Or if you want to see me do something else, like voice acting, or music, or whatever I can do. Or even like reviews of stuff I really like. So, okay. Honestly, the music in this game's been pretty good. References to movies, to TV in the music, and also just some good original music. None of it's licensed, so it's like Bully, so there was no chance of me getting anything copyright related. And okay, there's the engine Copperhead. So that's the engine it was. It wasn't like renderware like for the GTA games or Bully. So, I'm really happy that I even got over 100 subscribers during this series. And before I go, like, I just have to say, you've all been very special to me. You've all been so good. Like, you've all been so good to me during this series. Like, you've always supported me. And finally, I just want to tell you, as always, please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, follow me on Twitch, Instagram, follow me on send me a friend request on Steam if you want to play Among Us, Team Fortress 2, or Football Manager 2022 with me. But now I want to just thank you all, and thank all the people at Radical Entertainment, thank all the people behind The Simpsons, and thank you all for watching my Let's Play of The Simpsons Hit and Run.